OK，欢迎来到 DIY for You 的黑客松宣讲会，我是夏子策。
Bienvenue à séminaire d'introduction au hackathon international de DIY for You. Je m'appelle Legend.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our hackathon introduction workshop. My name's Sophie. We're so happy to have you here. I'll start by talking a little bit about us as an organization and what our mission is. As a lot of you know, the ability to manipulate AI is a skill of the future. Many of you, and probably all of you, use it already with ChatGPT. But you can expect to find it integrated into a lot of the services that you'll end up using in your life in the future. I expect a lot of you have really big dreams for your futures and really great ideas. Right now, AI and generative AI has opened up endless possibilities for what you can create as a student entrepreneur. The problem right now is that access to APIs is often really expensive. Launching a business can be also really expensive and prohibitively difficult. At DIY for Youth, we don't think it should be. We think that technology should be something that bridges gaps between people and reduces inequality in the world. So our mission here is to make AI as accessible to young people as possible and to students so that everyone has equal access to these crucial skills. And we've already started to make an impact. Our students and members have launched projects, they've started developing apps and websites,
这家是
and
赢
they've
了吗？还是
started
干
to
嘛呢？关来
customize
没
their own
气的。
chatbot. All right. And you all are going to be part of that journey. So if you want to change the world, if you want to help your community, you're in the right place. We'll help you launch those streams and we'll give you the tools to do so all for free. I'll pass it over to Manu now.
OK, thank you, Sophie. Now, welcome Legend to talk about our service.
All right, thanks, Manu. So our service is through three basic parts. It's training, accelerator, and community or support. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the training. Through our training process, you can learn how to use AI through our research training methods. You can basically build your own essential AI toolkits. Through that, you can learn about prompt engineering, retrieval augmented generation, which is RAG, and it will be taught in August. Also, multimedia inputs, and through a lot of workshops and lectures, you begin to understand the basic skills of AI manipulations, from a novice to a hacker division, all levels. So our second part is accelerator. In DIY for Youth Accelerator, we give free access to OpenAI's generative AI API tool. It acts as a business incubator and it's a well-established platform, and you can launch your very own tech adventures. Thirdly is community. So your greatest resources are the people all around you. We provide a network to connect you to like-minded students, and you can land your next business partner or find a team or even hear about volunteer opportunities or just make friends who are motivated and enthusiastic to make a difference with you. So together we can learn, build, and change the community and around you and make a difference and create something new. Okay, now I'm gonna pass on to Manu to introduce our team.
Thank you, Legend. So, hello everyone. Today, AI is the most popular topic. How do you feel about AI? Is it scary, exciting? Personally, I feel excited. So, my name is Manu, and I'm a 13-year-old swimmer originally from China. Currently, I'm living in Canada, but I also have the incredible experience to be living in Germany when I was 5 to 6. Now I'm living in Canada. And each country has given me unique experiences and memories that I value deeply. So swimming is my passion, and I have been swimming competitively for several years now. And yeah, I love the discipline and excitement that comes with every race. So the thrill of improving my times and mastering new techniques keep me motivated every day. And aside from sports, I'm interested in coding. I started learning how to code because I was curious about how apps and games are created, and now I spend part of my free time learning C. It's basically it's basically like solving a puzzle, and Yeah, I love the challenge it presents. And I'm also trying to use the knowledge to contribute to DIY for youth. I'm excited to meet you all, share our experiences, and learn from each other, whether it's talking about the best swimming techniques or discussing the coolest coding projects. I'm looking forward to conversations we'll have. Thank you for having me here. Now I'll invite Sophie Lee to introduce herself.
All right, thanks, Manu. Hi, everyone. Really honored to be here and a part of DIY for Youth. I'm Sophie. I'm the president and co-founder of this organization, and I just finished my sophomore year at the University of Toronto Schools. In my free time, I'm pretty heavily involved in competitive debate, as well as some math competitions. I've dabbled in competitive coding, and I'm still continuously learning Java and Python. As is the case for many of you, I expect my first introduction to AI was through my parents and through the media as well as ChatGPT. To me, it was something that was obscure, difficult, and a little bit scary. And I never imagined that I would be interacting so closely with it and that I would now be building an organization to offer AI services to others. I soon learned, though, through building a chatbot, working on my own project, that harnessing AI to launch my ideas and my dreams doesn't have to be difficult and that it should be accessible to everyone. In our last hackathon back in April, I saw projects and accomplishments that were truly impressive from all of you. I've watched our youngest students achieve things they never previously thought they could, and that's made me so, so excited to see what you all will do next. This has been a really wonderful experience for me, and as DIY for Youth grows, I hope that we can offer that experience to more of you. I'll pass it over to Legend to introduce himself.
All right, thank you, Sophie. So hello again, everyone. I'm Legend, and I believe in the power of collaboration and continuous learning. I'm excited to contribute my skills to this organization, DIY4U's amazing events. So outside of its organization, you often find do me things what I like to do. In the world of technology, coding and stuff, I am currently learning C++ and Java, and I'm also skilled at doing HTML and doing coding and stuff. All right. So on the other hand, also getting active, such as skiing in winter, and it fuels my curiosity and keeps me inspired. I'm looking forward to get to know each one of you and working together to achieve our goals. Thank you again for the warm welcome, and I can't wait to embark the journey with all of you guys. Thank you. So unfortunately, our Chief Technology Officer, Frederick Jen's not here today. If you really want to meet him, consider joining one of our events. Thanks. All right. So now Manu is going to talk about our actual hacking event.
So, about the hackathon, we have to talk about the hackathon pyramid. Okay, so this is basically what we have from novice to entrepreneur. So, who can join this program? From novice division, who is new to hackathon and at least grade 5, to entrepreneur division, which is picked from innovator division by experts. You can also be in novice division if you're like grade 12. You can also be in a higher division like pilot or innovator if you're only grade 6. This doesn't really your grades doesn't really matter here. It's basically your AI skills and your coding and how good you're at coding. Helen Hay says the expert in anything was once a beginner. So what are we doing in this? So the novice division is once every 2 months. The prerequisites are gaining 20 likes and keep 48 hours on any social media which is the DIY post, and you're at least grade 5 and have any expertise. The expertise can be like presenting, coding, or like you have AI skills, AI knowledges, and the judging will be organizers and outstanding hackers, pilots as judges, and an in-person feedback. So everything here is a good idea. There is no really like actual like judging. There's only oral feedback and judges are free. Learning contents will be so you have to master AI basic knowledges and use GPT Builder to custom your own GPT. In Hacker Division, the frequency depends on demand and number who registered. Prerequisites are all Novus entry prerequisites, and you have at least participated once in Novus Division and handed in your project. So the judging will hire professionals as judges, and we share the judging fee, and you will have a written feedback. So learning contents, you will have design thinking, business plans, and prompt engineering with Python. In in pilot division, the frequency is same as hacker, depends on demand and number who registered. Prerequisites are all hacker entry prerequisites, and at least participated once in hacker and handed in your project. Same as hacker still, the judging will hire professionals as judges and share the judging fee. Learning contents will be project management and agile scale run basics, solution architecture basics, and RAG and Python. In innovator division, the frequency depends on demand and number who registers. Prerequisites, so it's picked from pilot division by experts and by mentor matching. Judging and learning contents will be announced later. Finally, in entrepreneur division, the frequency is chosen by a mentor. Prerequisites, so it's picked from innovator division by experts and matching a third-party incubation base, and you have implemented a product. The judging will be announced later, but the learning contents will be tailored for you. So here's the learn, build, change. There are 5 learning paths. Learn, we'll learn enough for design and design thinking to project management and all you need for to build. And we will build based on what we learn and solve real-world problems and change your community. At DIY for Youth, we will track you to learn, build, and change together. Welcome Legend to talk about the schedule.
All right, thank you, Manu. Now I'm going to talk about when and how will the hackathon happen. So now we're here in the introduction workshops. Novus Learnathon and the Hacker Learnathon are both going to happen on June 22nd, as you can see right here. Then it's followed by the second Hacker Learnathon, which will happen on June 29th. Both Hacker Learnathon 1 and 2 are for Hacker Division only. So yeah, soon after that, the hackathon will range from July 20th to the 21st. Later on in August, the pilot division will come out and it's designated for those who wish to bring their skill to a more advanced level. So you're probably wondering, what are we gonna do between June 29th and July 19th? It's a long time, right? So it's time for you guys to prepare. You and your fellow teammates will start brainstorming project ideas along with starting building your own prototypes. You also want to start working on the PowerPoint and business plan for your project. And the business plans for the hacker division only. And if you're in online mode, you gotta create a video with your teammates for your presentation. Next, we're gonna introduce the hackathon day schedule. So there will be 2 modes, as I mentioned before, the online one and in-person one. So I'm gonna talk about the in-person schedule first. On July 20th, there will be an open ceremony from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. There will be a keynote speaker and roles. And our last hackathon in April, we had a keynote speaker who's a successful business owner. He shared his experience with AI and his things he's done in business with us. It's an amazing experience. And this time, a successful entrepreneur will share his experience with you guys as well. So in July 21st, there will be registration from 10 to 12. So basically, you gotta finalize your submission packages, including presentation, PowerPoint, any additional materials, and you gotta submit it before 1 p.m. It's followed by the presentation and judging. And last but not least, the closing ceremony, which awards will be announced. For the online schedule, the opening ceremony is the same as the in-person. It's on July 20th online through a Zoom meeting. On July 21st, you have to finalize your submission packages with the same thing, including a video, before 11 a.m. on that day. So attending closing ceremony is optional but highly recommended. It's around 4 p.m. and it will be live streamed on Twitch. You're feel free to watch. Also, if you wanna watch the competition live at our in-person hackathon, feel free to come there. The location will be posted soon after. Okay, so now I'm gonna pass it on to Sophie to talk about the closing speech of this session.
All right, thank you so much, Legend. Let's talk some next steps. On the next slide, we're going to have sign up for our Discord and our WeChat group, and that's where a lot of our communication will be based, so please make sure you join those. We'll also have sign up forms for our hackathon and future workshops, and those will be sent out through those channels. But I really just want to thank each of you for being here. I see names in here that I recognize as well as new ones. Your support as members and volunteers is what keeps us going. So we're so grateful to have you here, and we can't wait to see you at our future events. If you have any questions now, please do take the time to ask. We've changed some things and we've expanded greatly since our last hackathon. So any questions, any clarifications, feel free to ask any of us.
Please shout out your questions or put it in the chat if you have any, and please fill the registration form for our hackathon and join our Discord server. Thank you. I'll take this one for Samuel Xu. Do you have to have teammates or can I do the project solo? For the hackathon, we usually have teams. If you have someone you want to be with, you can always mention it in our registration form. So if you doesn't have any thing or anyone you want to be with, so we will assign the group by ourselves. So it's random. Thank you.
Take this one. So our next event, the one that's closest, is our first Learnathon, and we'll be teaching how to create a very simple customized chatbot through GPT. The next one will be teaching you basic prompt engineering, and then in the next session, Hacker 2 Learnathon, we'll be teaching some more advanced prompt engineering, and you can look forward to more and more developments as time progresses.
When I scan, oh, the QR code might be disabled. Give me a
For Leon, yes, there will be a schedule posted in Discord later. For Andrew W, what's the max team members? It's 4 to 5 people. All right.
For Caden, our registration for the next hackathon is going to be $10 a person.
For Andrew, so there will be a learnathon soon. I think it's June 22nd. We'll have the learnathon.
There will be 3 learnathons, 1 for novice and 2 for hacker.
There will be specific themes that like we've talked about. For novice, it's AI basics and know how to use GPT Builder. For hacker, it's wait, Legend, can you like switch the slides to
So basically, we're using AI to solve real world problems and challenges. So for novice, there will be your more basic AI tools like using OpenAI. For more advanced ones, you will be using Gradio and yeah, more advanced stuff. And prompt engineering, actually coding your own AI chatbot. So something like that. It's related to AI and solving real world problems using the things you learned.
I'll add on, just in terms of what you want to create, there's no specific set guidelines as to what you necessarily have to do. So long as it incorporates generative AI, you have full creative freedom in terms of what ideas you want to make.
So what languages and coding experience? So we will be doing this in Python and in what coding experience. So it depends. If you're a novice, you don't really need to know how to code, but in hacker you will need more coding skills.
For Leon, you'll probably, if you want to participate in our first Learnathon session where you'll learn how to customize a GPT, you'll probably need a ChatGPT 4 subscription. So like a GPT Plus subscription so you can actually participate. For Caden, you'll be able to learn through us how to use Python to create some basic chatbots.
Uh, if you go to the Learnathon and learn how to use Python, you can still participate in the hacker. Yes.
What? Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Can I ask a question? I texting the message. Is this a competition organized by your team or is like a real competition somewhere?
This is fully student organized. So
Huh?
this competition is run by DIY for Youth. It's not an extraneous competition.
It's just an internal competition, right? By your
Through our organization, yeah.
Yes.
If you want some idea of what it looks like, last time we were able to attract over 100 members across 2 sessions, and we're able to get dozens of people into our in-person location to compete. Claire, I can take your question.
What does the registration form look like? Because when we scan the QR code, it says it's disabled.
Oh, okay. Legend just sent it in chat. Thanks. So you'll be able to click on that.
So you can, if you want to participate in the warm-up workshop, which, I mean, if you want to use GPT-4, you have to have GPT Plus.
Mm.
Yeah.
Manu. The learnathon sessions will be very similar to last time. You can expect them to be probably clearer. The pilot session, however, is going to be extension material. So if you want more advanced material, or if you just want clarification, it's still really worthwhile to attend the learnathon sessions.
Two-person per team is okay. We had two-person per team. Yeah. We usually have 4 to 5 per team. I think the most people is 5. I think you can still have less.
For Caden, for most teams, how many people are there? 4 to 5, and most people allowed. There's not, but you wouldn't want too many people in your team, like 7 or 10. So 3, 4, 5, it's an ideal number of people in your team. We use Python for coding.
You will still learn Python in Learnathon. If you don't know Python at all.
We don't have different expectations for different size teams since you all get the same amount of time and the same resources to compete.
All right, if you don't have any question, you can leave now. If you do, please put it in the chat or say it out loud.
Be good.
We are going to have prizes. Oh, the amounts are still tentative right now. It's looking like to be around 100 for each category. We'll release further details later on. For Claire, you're not going to be getting a confirmation email, but we'll know that you've submitted the form and we'll be releasing a list with signups and teams later on, so you'll be able to confirm there.
For Samuel, the deadline There's not specific deadline, but you must submit it before the first learn-a-thon, which is June 22nd. So submit it as soon as possible.
For Caden, those details will be released later on. There's no need to rush the payment just because all of our learning sessions are free for everyone.
For Caden, June 22nd, the specific time will be posted later, but submit it before June 22nd. So latest June 21st, latest. For Claire, a list of, yeah, what Sophie said, we'll send out a list of teams in Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do now. I'm gonna send the link in chat again.
For Samuel, hacker's probably a good fit if you have some more experience. If you're able to attend the first Learnathon session and you find that that goes really well for you, hacker is probably the right division for you. For first Learnathon session, you'll need a GPT-4 or a GPT Plus subscription to be able to customize your chatbot. For the other two sessions, you don't actually need it. We'll be able to provide all of the API keys for you so that you can do it for free. For Jasper, our workshops and the learning resources are going to be free.
Um, so maybe register your GPT-4 as soon as possible because we'll need this in the first session.
For Samuel, you probably won't be able to edit your response for the form itself. I'm not sure if that's an option, but if you fill in the registration form with what you think for now, and if it comes to it and you're unsure after the learn-on session, you can just shoot us a DM on Discord and we'll be able to help you out. All right, if there's no more questions, I guess we can end it here. Thank you all so much for coming again. And if you have any questions after the meeting, feel free to DM us on Discord. Legend is just called DIY for Youth. I'm Sophie Lee in the Discord. Thank you so much for being here.